Hello there and welcome back to episode 7 of our Let's Play Total Warhammer 3 with Karl Franz. Before we get into the game itself, I just want to quickly update on the mod situation because there has been a change in the mod list. The legendary characters mod is originally made by a guy named Strategize. He took a kind of hiatus at one point where his team updated the mod and made this fork called, I think it's called Team SCM or CSM or something like that. But he's back and has updated his mod once again. And therefore, if you are using the mod list in the playlist description, I think I'll also start posting them in the video descriptions so they are easier to find. But if you are using the mod list, I have updated the mod list, but you need to remove the two legendary mods, the legendary character mods, the acid and then the mod itself from the playlist, and then add the strategize version once again. But as I said, I have updated my playlist, my mod list, and you can just resubscribe to those mods. You can go into your workshop on Steam and unsubscribe from all your mods and then resubscribe to the playlist, and everything should work as normal. So with that out of the way, let's get into part 7. We took Marienburg, we took Fort Bergris, and we made peace with Marienburg for money, and now we are making all haste towards Kemperbad because Festus is almost taken out by Draika and her Wood Elf faction, so we might just be able to very quickly recapture this settlement and hopefully reinstate once again. I don't think I will claim this settlement for myself. I still need to focus more on building Altdorf and the entire Raglan province.
I am Prince and Emperor.
So I think we are basically ready to just end turn. Let's see, we can upgrade. Yeah, let's get some more growth going. We have a research. We got a, I think it was state issued. We can go into, we should be able, no, we got supply wagons. Research, which gives us more campaign movement range and more tradable resources produced. So let's just see what we might want to get into. So we are beginning to get some missile troops. We are also beginning to get some artillery. We could get more ammunition, followed by reload reduction or missile strength. I think I will go for, let's just see here, missile strength, missile speed. That will be 19 turns. That's a bit far away, I think. We are still more focused on infantry at the moment, so yeah, at least get state issued weapons to go along with the state issued armor. Nope, didn't accept that. So I think that's it for turn 19. We have quite a lot of prestige, and since there are fewer and fewer Empire faction, I might get into some electoral machinations. These you can also use some of them on yourself, but let's see what turn 20 brings. So I'll see you guys in a little while. And we got another Prince in High Places, where we can increase the fealty of all elector counts, and I think I will just do that. Oh, the Greenskin faction that was up here has been eliminated. Wow, some of the Empire factions are really expanding. As I've said previously, Ostland is usually always destroyed at this time, but they have actually taken over most of Midland and also Nordland. All of the Silver Hammer. Just scroll through this so you can pause if you want to read it. Sword of Cain has been claimed. So there are, I think, 2 items now. The Sword of Cain is one of them. The Nemesis Crown is another. These legendary items that you can claim on your lord. The Sword of Cain is usually found in this settlement. I think it's right here. If you capture that settlement and the sword is still there, you have the option of excuse me. Just had to cough there. So if you take the settlement here and the Sword of Cain is there, then you can claim the sword. If the sword is not there, then it's usually a lord that has it equipped, and if you defeat that lord, then you get the option of returning it to the settlement, or you can claim it for yourself. And the sword provides a lot of really powerful bonuses. It also provides some negatives. For instance, pretty sure that all of the other factions in the game will hate you if you claim the sword. And then it has various tiers that it can go through. I think it has 3 or 4 tiers where the sword gains in power, but also you gain higher negatives. But you can create some really, really powerful melee lords if you claim the sword. So let's just see what faction strength are you sitting at? You are 59. I have overtaken him for now.
Lord of Bretonia.
So they don't want. I could get a defensive alliance. You are at war with an orc faction, which I haven't discovered. I think I'll hold the defensive alliance is just yet.
Pick up the pace.
Yeah, so she is moving very quickly, but he can actually. Yeah, he is only rank 129.
There's no leaving here.
Definitely declare war against him, and then take Kemperbed in front of Dryker. We might just fight this battle, just because it's been a while since we've had a battle. Yeah, let's do it. Let's fight the battle. So I will see you guys once we're loaded into the battlefield. And here we are loaded into the battle. We don't get the option to wait, delay deployment and gain more magic because we have no caster in our army. So we are just in the deployment phase. One thing to be aware of when dealing with these Dragweld units, including the patrol cavalry, is this vanguard deployment. Sorry, I had to cough again there. And vanguard deployment allows your units. Normally you can only deploy your units within the green sort of border. We cannot scroll further out just yet. But you have this green deployment zone where you can deploy your units normally. If you have vanguard deployment, then you can deploy within sort of this entire white area. You cannot deploy inside of this area, which is the enemies. I'm not actually sure why. Oh, that is basically just showing what. Yeah, my mistake. That is just showing you where you can deploy your vanguard units up to. So he has some. Definitely want to protect our artillery this time from those Chaos Warhounds, and those are throwing axes. Skirmish cavalry, they have a speed of 80. I have a speed of 80, so basically I don't think I can catch them, but we'll see.
We are ready.
Yes, we are ready. Deploy you there. Have 1 unit of halberdiers here,
The Empire!
1 unit of halberdiers here, and 1 unit of... You can deploy the other way. And we can deploy them in guard mode. So what guard mode does is that if a unit attacks them, and then that unit attacking them runs away, then that unit that's in guard mode, in this case this halberdier unit, they won't give chase to those units. So it's a way of maintaining your defensive position. Then we can just have the crossbowmen and then our infantry line up in front. And since we have the range advantage, we can just begin shooting at them. And let's see if we can get some good impacts. Not the best, not the best. But they are also cavalry, so they are a bit tricky to hit. And they were somewhat at the edge of how far they can shoot. The further a unit is within this area, then the more precise the mortars also are. So let's just engage those.
Swordsman! What do you bid?
We just keep firing at those horsemen.
Break that machine! Total Hammer!
Yeah, and you can go in and start attacking those halberdiers. That's fine with me.
Ready for war!
Actually, let's just put you all in defensive positions.
Mortar! Cannons! Fire!
Yeah, you just continue chasing those. Filthy, filthy warhound beasts. Yeah, you're just firing at those. So as you can see, these frontline infantries are way better. Way better than the normal standard state troops that you get. Much better at holding the line and much better at dealing damage. It is also a tier 2 unit, and the marauders are of course only a tier 1 unit. I love this game, I really do. It's such a fantastic setting, and I cannot believe that they haven't done Total War Warhammer before, because it is just such a natural setting to do. So where's our lord? He gave chase to those warhounds. You can attack those in the back. And they only have the Lord unit back remaining. Yeah, and you can stop shooting because he's now out of range. Reform. You just stand still and you can just begin shooting those. And there's the victory. Normally in a case like this, I sometimes like to give chase, make sure that I kill as many enemies as I possibly can, also because it will increase the XP, the rank of my units. But in this case, since it is a settlement battle, there's no real reason to do that. Might as well just end the battle and take the settlement. So once again, I'll see you guys in a little while. Just again, only lost 95 compared to theirs 467 losses. But they are also mostly, I think these are all actually tier 1 units, and they were up against mostly tier 2 infantry. So real easy battle. And we might as well just keep the recording going. And there we are. Some XP, a little bit of gold, and a little bit of prestige. Didn't take too many casualties, and we are definitely going to return this to the Elector, and we got a very, very nice talisman here. armor ward save of 15, which is a lot, and then melee defense. So we have just reinstated this faction. You can see they have 10 fealty. The base fealty is 8. That's usually based on lore accurate things that Telebackland has always been a very loyal elector count to the Reichland. And then of course we got 3 from reinstating them, which we just did when we gave them this settlement back, and we returned a settlement, so we gained +4 in total, and we have somewhat high standing.
my countrymen.
So let's just see if we cannot get... The reason I'm doing defensive alliance with this faction is that I am fairly high compared to how many factions are left. They are very low because they just got this settlement. They have no armies. They have no enemies, so I will just protect them with a defensive alliance. And then some money, as always. And that would also make our relations go up real quick. So we returned the settlement to its rightful owners. You can begin moving back home to Altdorf. And he gained a level. And he doesn't have, because he's not a legendary lord like Karl Franz, he doesn't have a unique skill line that's only available to him.
What orders?
The Empire do have an legendary elector, arch-lector unit, which is called Volkmar the Grim. And he is somewhere down in this desert area. I think he starts around here. He's on a sort of an expedition to hunt down vampires and kill undeads in the desert. But he's the legendary arch-lector lord that the Empire can get. They also have a legendary huntsman general who's called Wolfhard. What is Marcus Wolfhard? He's called, and he's on an expedition over in Lustria to kill lizardmen and capture beasts. And then of course they have Karl Franz as the legendary lord, and very recently, not the most recent DLC, they also got the Lady of Norn called Elizabeth von Draken, who is a amethyst wizard. And then they have, of course, if you know anything about Warhammer lore, I'm pretty sure you know the last legendary lord they have, or if you're just familiar with the game, it is of course Balthasar Geld, the master of gold wizardry, and he has been moved because he usually started where Elizabeth von Draken started, and in order to not have 3 legendary lords placed in the same area, they moved Balthasar over to Cathay, where I think he has some... I think there are some law reasons for him to be in Cathay. So Karl Franz made it to Grunberg. He couldn't make it there in time, but luckily Thomas did. And we never assigned his skill levels. We could go with... Yeah, let's increase his growth so he can make Reichland grow faster. And let's see, this is Uberstrike. Yeah, we definitely want to upgrade this to level 3. We definitely want to get more money. And that's all of the money we can spend. Yeah, Reichland is pretty well secured. I'm gonna move him to Marienburg in order to get control, under control, so to speak, to increase public order. He is building up quite some armies up here. Are you at war with anyone? No, you're not at war with anyone. What is our fields? Oh. See, the thing is that if I can get this faction, I might be able to do some shenanigans now, because I don't have 2500 prestige, but if I did, I could unify the entire Ostland faction under my control. It's called the Confederation, where I simply just take over all of their armies, all of their cities as is. But I need to bring them up to 10. And what I can do is I can use this ability here. But I want to wait until I have at least 3500 so I can do it all in one turn, so I don't risk them dropping below 10 for some reason. But then I can basically take... How many regions is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can take 6, 7. I don't think I counted this. So 8 regions I can take from them and just confederate them if I can bring this up to 10. If I can get this up to 3500, the quickest way is to fight a lot of battles. So that is definitely something that I will be aiming for. Also want to get Nuln because they have... Okay, so Nuln basically took over all of Sylvania. They have... Have they wiped out the vampire counts? No, he has... Yeah, but he's dead. He has 0 settlements. So he has an army somewhere. But when you have no cities, you start take attrition to your army, so he will probably be dead within the next couple of turns. So the Empire, despite a lot of elector counts have been eliminated, are actually doing very well. We are stagnant at the moment. This is actually mostly because of the other Empire factions, not because of anything I did. Usually the Empire is totally wiped out by now, most of the time. But very, very interesting. So we will probably take over most of the Empire through unifying through the electoral machinations. But that will cost a lot of prestige to at least unify these two factions. But that should be it for turn 20, so let's just press enter and we'll see what happens next turn. And we can see here we are actually all the way down at 100 and now 37 factions left. So a lot of factions has already been eliminated. Another thing I want to talk about that has nothing to do with the Warhammer Let's Play. It's actually my... it's not a Let's Play per se, it's just random videos of my Helldiver missions I play. I am currently reworking the thumbnails and the video that goes up today, which at the time that this video goes up on YouTube, then the Helldivers 2 video has already been released. We'll have new thumbnails, trying to make it look a bit nicer than just having an in-game picture of me just standing at attention before the Super Earth screen. I do also want to transition from non-commentary Helldiver 2 videos into at least more voice com and hopefully more commentary. The thing is with that is that for recording the Warhammer Let's Play videos, let's just quickly, no, I will not have a non-aggression pact with you. So for recording these videos here, you can see here the faction has been destroyed, Sylvania, as I thought they would. I am using a blue snowball mic, which is standing between me and my keyboard, which isn't a problem for this kind of Let's Play because it's a more relaxed Let's Play. There isn't as much going on all the time, so it's not a problem. But with Helldivers, it's a bit of a problem to have a mic placed between myself and my keyboard. I do have a headset that has a mic, but it is completely different quality. I think I might do some test videos with just voice com, some simple commentary, and then uploading them and see where it goes. But I have a lot of videos of Helldivers 2 backlogged because I just got into recording basically every single mission that I ran for quite a while, and I have I think at the moment almost, I think it's 36 or 37 videos up on YouTube, but I have over 70 videos in total, non-commentary, ones sitting in backlog and being released one video a day. So there will be some change going forward to the Helldiver videos. At one point, the first thing I wanted to get done was a proper thumbnail, which I think it's in a much better place. I hope you guys will check it out and give me some feedback on. So anyways, let's get back to this Let's Play. So the Three Hammers, it's an ogre faction, has also been destroyed. It's probably Draga that has cleared them out. Slaughterhorn tribe, which is our beastman faction that spawned over here a few episodes back, are also destroyed. And then Teller Backland, because we have a defensive alliance with them, we can build outposts. And what outposts allow to do is that it allows you to recruit units from that faction. So in this case, it doesn't really matter that much, except that he can more quickly recruit higher tier units, because I can recruit higher tier units. But for instance, if I were to ally with a Bretonia faction and then build an outpost, I could then recruit Bretonian units into my armies. A Defender of the Realm lore pop up. Once again in the House of the Third Wilhelm series. Elhard. I'm getting a lot of these unusual locations. So let's just see what Elhard has. Witch Hunter Outpost. All region owner armies. Missile strength control and local corruptions. So that cancels. This one gives +5. Yeah, it almost cancels this one out, but we are still getting a lot of more positive in non-corruption than we are in corruption, so we will definitely let this one stay, at least for now.
By Sigma, I
So
will
you
obey.
can go back to Altdorf,
True servant
and
of
let's
Sigma.
just see. I do want to get this upgraded to level 2. No, tier 3, sorry. As fast as possible. So this is a bit strange because there are no sort of in-your-face enemies at the moment. Again, as I said before, usually vampire counts has made it all the way to here by now. And they are a natural enemy. So there aren't really that many natural enemies at the moment for us to declare war on. We might just...
The Emperor's mewling entreaties are as insufferable.
We might just declare war on the vampire counts. On... what's his faction called?
Death comes to all eventually.
Castle
No
Drachenfels.
pathetic soldier god may forestall.
Heinrich Kemmler. We may just declare war on him.
Everything dies.
What's his garrison composed of? Mostly tier 1, some tier 2 units.
Huntsman General!
So if I move...
Sigmarite Arch.
realigned with
Say what you
anyone?
must.
No, but he's a
know
war
you
with a
play
lot of
dangerous
factions.
Game, and I am no pawn.
It's quite interesting. I think I am going to
In the name of
risk it.
Magnus.
Witch Hunter gained a level, since he is mostly combat at the moment. Yeah, let's combat focus him for now.
Ever vigilant.
I'm pretty sure that Heinrich Kemmler is somewhere on this side of the mountains.
Arch Lector.
Could maybe do with a quick scout. He might be up in Middenheim. I hope he isn't.
Summon the Elector Counts.
So yeah, let's move.
Make haste, men.
Let's move Karl Franz here.
Do not take me for a fool.
You
Step to
are.
it. Onwards.
You
Ready
are
to
fool.
serve.
You know what? Let's risk it. Yes, let's go to war with him.
To battle!
Let's go to war with him. I'm just gonna... No. Good. You know what? I'm gonna make a cut in the video here. And then next time we go in and we fight this battle against some skeletons. So I will see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.